Hi Collective, how are you? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm outside for reading today for Lionsgate 88 Portal. I was guided to do this reading outside. I hope you guys can hear me. There's people mowing the lawn next door. So hopefully that doesn't throw me off. I know it's very hard when I don't know, it's like a pattern amongst readers that we notice cuando uno está afuera, the distractions and stuff that take place. It's crazy. Pero quería estar afuera para escuchar a los pajaritos, be outside with nature and kind of just, take it all in. And vamos a ver cómo nos va con el reading. If I post this reading, not post it, I don't know. Hope you guys are doing well. Some cleansing energy for you. How is your Lionsgate portal going? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Hoy estamos a 8-8, officially, the 8-8 portal. Supuestamente, el Lionsgate it lasts 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, and today, the 8-8 is like the most potent day. Let's see how this goes. I might have to move this little out of the frame because the table is shaking a little and it's distracting me. I have my little bell here and my cinnamon stick that I'm gonna turn on in a little to help bring all this good abundance we're calling in. Have you guys looked into, in our last reading nos salieron unas cartas bien bonitas, unas energías muy positivas, muy bonitas in regards to manifestation, the law of attraction. If you guys don't know what that is, I recommend you do your own research, look into it. There's plenty books, videos on the topic, and mucha gente que have techniques and stuff in regards to manifesting using the law of attraction. And man, I have el incense acá, poner la florecita acá. Tengo el sage acá and some cinnamon. But yeah, look into some more information in regards to it and see how you can use it, because yes, okay, it's a Lionsgate, portal, esto y lo otro, but I don't think there's a specific time for you guys to, look into manifesting. Supuestamente things get potent, it's stronger, but not necessarily a time, like a given time for you to sit down and it's a constant thing you guys have to do and work on, so your manifestations come through, and it all comes down to your alignment. Okay, for sure. All right, so I'm always calling on our guides of the highest love, highest light, highest good. Thank you for your divine protection, for divine guidance, for working with me and my collective. Thank you for keeping us safe during this portal, removing all negative thoughts, intentions that don't serve our highest good and the highest good of the collective. Any negative energy, evil eye, is not welcome. It's rebuked and transmuted to the highest good of all. Harm to none. Harm to none. Harm to fucking none. Porque honestamente, the world we live in is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful world, pero también a dark one. Okay? Tiene la gente con buenas intenciones, la gente con malas intenciones, la gente that work for good, the people that don't. I hear a little squirrel. Also, hay un montón de mosquitos. Oh, mosquitos. One thing I don't like about being outside. Los mosquitos, de verdad. Alright, let's cleanse the space with, use some smoke. Alright, spirit guides. We're using the Oracle of the Sun. We used it on the first day of the Lion's Gate. Y nos salió una carta. I'm going to use it right now on the 8-8 portal, and I'm thinking of using it at the end of the Lion's Gate. So, vamos a tener three cards we're going to have for this portal. What are you guys working on? What are you guys manifesting? How exciting. Alright, spirit guides, ancestors, angelitos. What does the collective need to know right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. One card, por favor, for the collective. What does the collective need to know for this Lionsgate portal? For this 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. Woo! Loud out there. I hope the mic cuts out the noise in the background. Okay, nos salió resourcefulness. Ooh, un 4, resourcefulness. This is an awesome energy to get in regards to whatever it is you guys are manifesting, working towards, right? I would assume. The Sun in Cancer. Y salió flattery and bluff. Oh, what came out? Protection. You guys are definitely being protected out there, okay? Always call on your guides. Highest love, highest light, highest good, okay? For them to come through and help you with this protection. But flattery and bluff. So, yeah, mucha gente viendo like what you guys are working towards, what you're working on. Yes, flattery is great, but also be careful with people's bluff out there. Porque, double threes. La gente le gusta, you know, position themselves para que whatever you're working towards or whatever works on their behalf as well. Again, always work on your alignment. Let's see what this card says for resourcefulness. Resourcefulness. 26. All right, a little bit more about the sun. If you guys are getting into astrology or learning more about it, the sun, and we're in Leo season, so how nice que nos salió the sun in Cancer. It says the 12th sun cards represent the sun's movements throughout the 12 signs of the astrological zodiacs. All right. The sun cards represent identity and the masculine drive in particular. They define how we express ourselves, our need to get on life, and how we feel at our best. Sun cards reveal the focus of our self-expression. Me picó mosquito. Excuse me, guys. Leaders, the sun occupations of the sun. Leaders, those in public office, positions of responsibility, authority, actors, performers, goldsmiths, those in the money market. Hello. Resourcefulness. Sun affinities includes the day Sunday, gold, yellow, sunflowers. Lions, royalty, large mansions, palaces, rich clothing and furniture. The heart, the blood circulation, gambling, sport clubs. Okay, we don't promote gambling on this channel, okay? My phone went off. Okay, let me start again. All right, resourcefulness. Sun in Cancer. In a bleak landscape, a raven converts a discarded vase into a highly decorative home. The Sun Cancer nature is emotionally sensitive and considers feelings to be of paramount of importance. The card describes a powerful, nurturing person, and whether the question it relates to concerns family, home, or business, the same caring qualities come into place. As people with this planet sign combination experience most things on an emotional level, decisions are based on how they feel rather than cold logic. Sun Cancer people also have an excellent memory for the past life events. The need for security is prominent for Sun Cancerians, and indeed, this card defines a careful person who's happier with little something put away for a rainy day. Someone with this planet sign aspect feels a strong need to collect and accumulate both objects and helpful people, and has a difficulty in getting rid of things just in case they come in handy. This shrewd and acquisitive, acquisitive talent is useful in business, in which Sun Cancerians excel. Often, people with this aspect expend time, energy in making the home the place of beauty and luxury. Such natural feeling for property and potential gives a head start in real estate matters. Ooh, so real estate could be of importance for you guys. Sun Cancer people put down a strong roots and take a lot to move them once they're settled. When selected, this card suggests the family background is more than usually important. Inherited family traditions contribute to much way more in which the questioner lives. Events, those requiring sympathy, suspicions based on previous experience, big family occasions, reunion, inheritance, and paternal contact. Okay. So está hablando acá la carta de un inheritance, de resourcefulness, on whatever it is you're working towards, whatever it is you're working on. Y acá muestra, están hablando del Raven, how he found this vase and turned it into a home. So that, transmuting. It's like, what is transmuting? Uno coge una cosa and you turn it into something else. You transmute it, right? So that's exciting. All right, Priestess of Light. Let's see, what else do you want the collective to know in regards to this resourcefulness for the 8-8? So la carta está hablando of inheritance. Can you guys believe Ma's out of what? Look at her. She's just out here for us. She is out here. The Divine Mother. Seriously. Circle of eternal joy, timeless dance of life, learning joy, music, creativity. Man, when I tell you guys the importance of standing on that creative power, okay, and not letting others distort what you're putting out, the work you're putting out. Don't let them distort your hard work, what you're working towards. Porque these energies out here, what is this? Oh my god, portal, infinite mind awakening consciousness, Lionsgate portal 8-8. Don't let them distort your work, your creativity, okay? Porque es algo que yo he visto y me parece tan chistoso, no chistoso, pero sí me da risa en el sentido que, hay una mariposita, me da risa en el sentido que ven, something you put out or work you're working on, And they you guys know spin it around, and it is crazy to see and watch. But lo bonito es que cuando uno pone and you create something out of, like your intention, right? Only you know what it is. You know where you're going with it. You know the energy, the time, the intention behind it. Like, no one can just come in and insert themselves without really, like, knowing your direction or the guidance or the intention you're getting behind it. Like, it's unique to each individual person. Entonces uno no, don't get discouraged by that. Estas compañías, gente con plata que just kind of sweep in, and that's what they're kind of doing. Not kind of, what they are, collecting everybody's data, all this stuff with the AI, how they're getting rid of books, um, scanning, todos los libros, el trabajo de toda la gente, all these authors, people that have, written books and put out work and done for research on specific topics and whatnot, Divine Mother and Miracles. Como ellos, they just want to disregard lo que es la humanidad y la creatividad of source. We are all source, okay? And kind of just input it in these, I don't know, like AI code or whatever they're doing, tracking, spitting out this tech, okay? And todas las pendejadas that they're trying to put out. Also, just remember, we are in or entering the age of Aquarius. Y lo que es eso de technology and everything's like very big. And as much as they want to continue to push todo eso, lo de AI, and bubbles gonna burst at some point, whether they want to accept it or not. And I'm not the only one saying it or picking up on that. So, just saying, continue to work on your whatever it is, your creativity, and fuck capitalism, okay? And the people that play a big role on keeping everybody in that fucking loophole. Fuck them. Seriously, porque Dios mío. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A guide and sacred gratitude. Remember, always stay in gratitude. But look who came out. Guys, I really have to do a meditation with Masarawati. Did you see she came out during the shuffle and then she shows up again? So I'm not far off in regards to what I'm saying about this AI movement and all this bullshit that's taking place, right? Oh my gosh. Let's read the card for Masarawati. Do you guys hear how loud that is? So annoying. Mind you, the yard next door is not that big. They should have been done by now. Just saying. Okay. The goddess Saravati holds a musical instrument in two hands and extends her other arms outward in joy. She stands at the door to the temple, encouraging you to enter a new period of learning and exploration. This card heralds a time of deepening wisdom for you. It may be gained through personal investigation or through school or other forms of courses of study. Don't dismiss the potential of learning. There's a profound gratification that comes from this pursuit, whatever the subject may be. It's possible that your path of study will relate to some form of art or music. If you have interest in these or other creative endeavors, now would be the time to dive right in. Take a class, go to a museum, or surround yourself with music and art that brings you joy. The swan represents the connection between the mind and the heart. And as you open your mind to a greater understanding and enjoy its new experiences, your heart will glow with inner satisfaction. In addition to your life force, you will sing with beauty, grace, and an irresistible attraction. The affirmation is I always choose to learn and grow. The music and art of life inspires me. Let's repeat that. I always choose to learn and grow, and the music and art of life inspires me. Ma Sarawati, guys, have you done research on her? Have you looked into her? Seriously, porque what are the odds of her jumping back out? And I'm over here talking about all this bullshit with all this data they keep taking from the collective, trying to create what? Because they are not creators. No saben, Dios mío, santísimo. They being who? You know, la gente que no saben crear. No saben crear. You gotta look to a machine for answers? The fuck? And this did come across una vez un video que yo vi of no me acuerdo who it was, but they're also very spiritual. Y estaban hablando how it's like I don't remember the terms they use completamente, but it was like God tech, like source tech that they're trying to implement con todo eso of like people that don't want to do the work spiritually, creatively, but I'm coming from a spiritual standpoint, right? Don't want to do the spiritual work, okay, and want to cheat their way into connecting with source, having a connection, being able to create. They want to cheat their way out of it. No matter how much fucking money you idiots have, you have to fucking do the work. You have to do the work. Spiritually. Work on your fucking selves so you can fucking heal and stop terrorizing the collective. Stop terrorizing the collective. Seriously. I want to see how many views. Doesn't matter. La gente que lo tiene que verlo es punto. That's what it's at. It's like we're here in the Lions Gate, you know, August, Leo season. And again, it's always the energy because, yes, I know there's the whole topics about, like, you know, the whole, like, the zodiac signs, the month, the calendar that we're off. I start, like, my new year in spring. There's a whole thing. But again, it's la energía. It's the energy we're picking up on, okay? Energy. So continue to work on your creativity. Do research, continue to learn, continue to connect with people. Everybody, uno puede aprender de mucha gente, de la gente. And we've gone to a point where, like, it's like we're so comfortable with these freaking phones and the internet. Like, people forget, like, oh my God, this is what it means to be outside. I'm outside, it is loud, people are outdoors, and I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. I forgot what that felt like. Not forgot, but y la experiencia es diferente and how that makes me feel and the messages that we're getting out here. All right. Let's pull a card from Work Your Light. God dang, like you guys don't understand. Like we are in the... You guys see it. You guys sense it. Things are falling. Things are crumbling. Yeah. Yeah. You guys do. And we need the creative people to stand up and come through and help the collective see what is up. Help guide the collective. Help lead the collective. Because when all this shit, when the bubble pops, when it burps, when it's no longer... I mean, yeah, and people are like, it's always going to be a thing. It's integrated. It's always been a thing. Like, it's nothing new. Hello. No es nada nuevo. No es nada nuevo. It's just being talked about more out there in the collective. It's being marketed out there. Right? It's been a thing. It's been a thing. Pero y viene la gente and they get discouraged because birthing a new age, the Council of Light, bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Collective, this is what we're working on. This is what we're focusing on. Like, what do we want this experience to be as the collective wakes up, as the collective ascends? What is it that we want it to be? Okay? Porque esta gente, they want to get, own everything. God dang. Your thoughts, your work, your voice, your likeness. That's why all these rules and regulations regarding AI are so freaking important. Yes, they're important. We need them in place for Akasayu protection. For protection, for the collective. Much needed. Call back your power, cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Ooh, some of you guys need to work on cutting these energetic cords. I talked about it a little bit on the last video. But yeah. Get grounded. Empaths, high sensitives, connect with nature. Look at me outside, trying this format out here. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts on past lives. Again, this cutting ties, cutting energetic ties is super important. Llegaron los pajaritos. Ay, tan lindos. Cutting these soul ties are super duper duper important. Protection. It's new. I don't know how this edit of this video is gonna be because it's been no sé. I have an uneasy energy, and just because there's people around, I don't know if I'm picking up on people's energy, but it hasn't been a very calm like session for me. It really hasn't. Protection 104. It hasn't. But the fact that Masarawati is still guiding us, watching us, and protecting over us, guys, you see how thick this deck is, right? We see the thickness, and I hope this is working. Hello. We see the thickness of this deck. Y de todas las cartas, ¿cuántas veces nos ha salido Masarawati? Please do research on her, okay? And, in the last reading, we talked about, like, connecting with goddesses. She's a big deal. She's a big deal, right? Maybe try connecting with her if you guys have been practicing and meditating and whatnot in regards to connecting with your ancestors. But if you're looking to reach out or connect with a goddess and you're watching my videos, which I know a lot of you are, look into her and connecting with her and seeing if you can get any guidance from her. And collectively, we can see what is going on, what we put forth, what comes out in a bang. I really think that's so cool that she showed up again. I really do. What number is this? Protection. 104. Also, work on, by the end of this Lionsgate, doing a cord cutting. Do a cord cutting, guys. You're being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Don't keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. Yes, work on calling your power todas las noches. Call back your power. It takes 3 minutos to do. You sit there and you call. There's a lot of people that have, I mean, I guess they're prayers, you say, or affirmations to. Oh, okay, they have an example. I'll read it. But it takes, it's personal to each person. You have to believe it and say it todas las noches so you can call back your energy, call back your power. Because, man, there's a lot of energy harvesting, especially the next week and leading into this eclipse that we're having, the solar eclipse we're having that's up and coming. So make sure you guys are cutting cords and calling back your power todas las noches. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events. So it's important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keep your energy clear, takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it's important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you're being called to call back your power from? Check into your body now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of energetic cleanup. Again, oh, I brought my chakra card, so we'll pull the chakra card to see what chakra we should work on. But acá están hablando about cutting them energetic cords and energetic cleanup. And this is a constant thing. It's not like you do it one day and not the other. Okay? Like tampoco no es horas y horas that you sit down and do this. Just 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Set your intentions, 5 minutos, and do it. Acá dice, I'll take a picture of this and put it on the screen, but work your light activation. Hold the card on a chakra or chakras that need cleansing and repeat the following. I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past and or present, from this life or others that are not in my highest good of all. I relinquish now. Any power or light that I have willingly or unwillingly given away or had taken from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So this is an activation you guys can use. Maybe you don't do it every day, once a week, but I definitely like cuando me acostar and do my prayers, because you should definitely pray before you go to bed. And you're out there in the astral. You definitely need to call back your energy and cut all these energetic cords, porque there's energies trying to latch on, guys. Latch on to what you're working on, to you, your soul, your energy, what you're working towards, what you're putting out. So what else do I want to, anything else? So continue to work on this wisdom, learning, joy, art. Connect with Ma Sarawati, call back your power for protection. Don't get discouraged about people or because it happens a lot, like to a lot of individuals out there putting out work, and like you're working on a project and you're doing the work, you present the work, and then a competitor, blah blah blah, has the work out, and you're like, what the heck, this was my idea, this is that. They're scanning constantly your data to train their AI models, right? To train their apps, their this, their that. Entonces esta gente, ay, no quiero decir mucho, de verdad que no, porque yo sé que miran, yo sé que I'm on their watch list. Don't get discouraged, porque at the end of the day, you know which direction you're moving into. You know what you are aligning with. You know what your purpose is, right? You know what you're working towards. And as much as they want to, poner es like your, digamos, un proyecto, they scan your, I don't want to name platforms, they go in, they scan wherever you have your file saved, and then they spit it out, una compañía que tiene plata, que tiene influencia, que tiene manera de hacerlo. Eh, that's as far as they can get. Because in all reality, like, they're looking at you for the ideas. They're looking at you for the direction. They're looking at you for the creativity. They're looking at you to see how they can move. They're looking at you. Esta gente en grupos, esta gente en la industria, esta gente con influence, esta gente and it's a whole, people are waking up to this and stuff. And it's it's not fun to see people crash out online. It's definitely not fun to see people crash out in person or be the person that's crashing out, because yes, I've been there. I have been there. It's not fun. It's not fun. Pero es porque la gente are picking up on what's going on and what's taking place. And collectively, we know we're not okay with it. And how wrong it all is, how wrong it, and then it's funny because I hear these people con influencia, that have bigger platforms and stuff saying nobody cares. It's not true. People do care. People do care. So don't let them. And it's so annoying because I'm always clicking like, I don't want to see tal y tal persona on my algorithm. And it's funny to see like the patterns. You guys have to be mindful of the patterns of what you see. La gente como habla, lo que dice, things taking place. It's all connected, right? Just seeing these patterns of how like they put and lay out the information in front of you. Okay? You yourself have to go in. You are your own computer, right? You have your own mind, your own intuition, your own discernment. Whatever it is they're laying out in front of you, you have to take it in and process it, right? To see what information you get. Y lo bonito es poder ver, other people in your community and seeing how they're responding to it, how they're creating and going about it. Porque there's so many changes taking place right now, and the resistance behind the collective waking up and seeing what it is and taking their fucking power back. Okay? It's about us taking our power back. No quieren eso. They rather shut you up, put you in a psych ward, start smear campaigns, mystery people, then pay you for your work and what you're putting out. They rather, it's a whole thing. It's so messy. Let me not get too much into it, but don't get discouraged. Okay, keep putting your work out. You're not losing your mind. You're not. It's algo que hacen. Que hacen, and it's like, they want to get you to a point where it's like, no tengo plata, no tengo poder, no tengo manera de hacer nada, and to give up. To give up. Because they like taking. They like taking. And you guys see that. And you guys know that. And the people that have been through it know what the heck I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. Anyways, one number should we focus on? 555 came out again. Change. We are collectively working towards this change. You guys sense it. You guys feeling it's because it's out and about and it's taking place. It really is. But it's about how you show up. How you use your creativity. The devil can't create. Remember that. They don't know how. They don't know how to create. So it's important for you to freaking go in and tap into the intuition, whatever you're being guided to create, and freaking do it. Not all changes in life have to be monumental. Small tweaks can have a big impact. So it's like, cositas little by little, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. No, it doesn't have to be a huge like amount of time or a drastic like, I'm gonna move from where I'm at to a different state, a different country. It doesn't have to be anything drastic like that. It's like little changes that add up. Break out of your routine today. If you usually brush your teeth before getting dressed, reverse that order. Oh yeah. I've been trying to reverse things. It kind of changes the flow of things a little. So definitely try that. Acá dice resourcefulness for this 8-8 portal. So you are going to be granted opportunities and a way of moving forward and a way of operating and a way of creating. Okay. You are going to be granted resources. You are going to be granted guidance, whether it's here in the 3D, in the physical. I don't want to call 3D because we are collectively. It's not easy, guys, but we're doing it. It's happening. As much as people want to fucking slow down the process and admit that they have lost, that the illusions that they worked so hard to build up for so many years are dying down or are gonna crumble. You know, um, as much as they want to make that the reality, that's not what is. That's not what is. And the hardest thing is just watching people wake up or kind of seeing it, and it's not easy. And just be gentle with yourselves, okay? Be gentle with yourselves porque it's for good. What's taking place, it's for good, okay? We just have to remember that. It's for the good of the collective. No confirmation if you guys picked up on the bird. It's for the good of the collective. Um, but just be patient with yourself and turn off that fucking phone, the TV. Be mindful of what you're listening to, okay? All right, guys. I hope this helps. It was an interesting experience being out here por the noise ahorita. Ya terminaron y eso. Now it's calmer, but I don't know. Me gustó, pero a la vez como que I don't know about los mosquitos. So it was interesting. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And this 8-8 portal, make the best use of it. And isn't this crazy? Tantas cartas, tantas energías. Like, she is right here with us. She is right here with us. So, all right, guys. Happy 8-8 portal. Talk later.